Hi, my name's Alistair Curry. I'm a volunteer with SmartSTEMs. I'm out and about today and happen to be just outside of Glasgow at the AGBarr offices and factory. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Cara today, who's going to tell us a little bit about her career, a little bit about her job, a little bit about her journey to a career in STEM. Hi, Cara. Thanks a lot for spending time with us today. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Cara. I am a project engineering intern here at AGBarr. So it's pretty much in the title of the job. I work on various different projects. I bring a kind of engineering background to things. I've got that technical knowledge. I'm in charge of leading a few projects now, supporting a few projects, just kind of learning my way. I'm about 9-10 months into my internship currently, and it's going well. So I'm loving it so far.
Oh, it's great to hear that. Do you want to tell me how you found yourself in this role?
So it's a funny one. So I just graduated uni in November. I was doing a mechanical engineering degree where I kind of specialised in things like CAD and CFD, so everything online. And as I was getting to the end, you have to start looking at graduate jobs. And AGBarr had put this job up that I'm in really, really early. And I thought, oh, great, it would be a really, really good interview experience for myself. Because in my head, I thought I'd go into a kind of mechanical job. Went to the interview, and honestly, I think my first interview was terrifying, but I loved it. Got brought in for a second one here, and I was like, this actually seems like quite a good job, the way they're explaining it. And I could kind of picture myself in the kind of projects role. And they offered me the job, and I thought, you know what, might as well just give it a go. And now I'm in it, and I'm loving it, and I don't even know how I've not thought of doing projects before. It's totally where my head sits. I like being a leader, I like doing all of that. So yeah, that's kind of how I've ended up in this role.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really, really nice to hear someone that's really, really enjoying their job. I mean, it sounds like there's probably lots of answers to this next question. Like, what is your favorite part of the job? It sounds like a very varied role that you've got.
Yeah, honestly, I like how busy it is and how different it is. I'm currently doing a project on doing a new roof on one of the warehouses, but I'm also doing another project on, fitting in new lines. It's a varied of projects, and you get to work with loads of different people. You bring in other companies to help you do things, so you just make really, really good connections. And I like how busy I am all the time, and the experience you get from it's unmatched.
Yeah, it sounds like you're very, very busy, but it sounds like you've managed to squeeze a bit of fun in here. I've been hearing something about TikTok sensations. Want to explain a little bit about that?
Yeah. Basically, we at AGBarr, they try to make everything fun and exciting, and I try to relay new information. Instead of just sending it in an email that, let's be honest, no one reads half these big long emails. They were said to me, can you do a few dances for us? So I thought nothing of it. I thought it was just going to go to a few people. Let alone it's now on every TV screen around the site. Every time I walk down the hall, I can see me dancing with wee information bubbles popping around my face. But yeah, it was just a really, really good way of us trying to spread knowledge to everyone at site, rather than just an email, a wee dance. So TikTok sensation, here I come.
I was going to say, it sounded to me like you were a minor celebrity, but actually it sounds like a bit of a major celebrity, certainly on campus. It must turn a few heads.
Yeah, definitely. I think a few people have gone to our other site in Milton Keynes, and they've said, oh, you're all over the screen there as well. And I was like, oh no. But
so we can add the length and breadth of the UK to that film as well.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, listen, before you got into this role, what was it that you did prior to this? I mean, you said you'd applied to this job from university, but did you have any other jobs when you were at university or before?
Yeah, so when I started university, actually, I worked in a wee local dance shop selling dance shoes and stuff, because I used to do a dance since I was 2, got into that. And then as I kind of got into my final years, the timings of working in a shop didn't work as easier, but I ended up going to Tesco's because I could do a twilight shift. So I'd be at uni all day and then working all night. So then I basically went from Tesco straight to here. I think I handed in my 2-week notice, and then as that 2 weeks ended, I was in here the next day. So just stocking shelves in Tesco is my complete kind of working background. I've not done anything really engineering other than a summer internship here or a summer internship there. But yeah, basically just Tesco.
But of course, at university, you'd have had a great experience in engineering. Was there any particular interesting projects there that led you towards engineering?
Yeah, well, funnily enough, with uni, I did Formula Student. It's basically we build a kind of smaller version of a Formula One car. We build it within the uni. We take this car to Silverstone, to the racing track, and we race against other teams that build the same cars. So Formula One, I've loved for years and years. And when this became our uni was fairly new, some teams have been doing it for 25 years. This would have been our second year doing it when I joined the team. So I used that team as my dissertation. So I built an intake manifold. Will not bore you with all the details of what that is, but it's part of the engine, part of the powertrain. So I was in charge of that. And I had my own team below me who I was helping do it. I had to report back. And I think that's when I came in for the interview for this job. I realised, oh my gosh, I've been doing projects for last year and not even putting two and two together. So yeah, that's kind of what I've loved doing at uni and all that.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this that are big fans of F1 and the glamorous scene of it. So to have someone that's got involved in that project sounds great. Listen, you're very early in your career, but it sounds like you've done a lot. Do you have any particular piece of advice that might help people who are watching this, young folk?
Honestly, it's just confidence. You just need to go for it. You know, I was unsure even when they offered me the job. I was still like, is this what I want to do? And I thought, you know what? It's a year. If I don't like it, it's only a year, but it's a really, really good year on my kind of CV. But honestly, you just need to be confident and you just need to go and you need to do it. I mean, my whole way through, I was the only girl in my year for uni, for my course. And it is horrifically scary because you feel like you've just not got that support. But I was completely wrong. I did have that support and I relied on that support. And it was the people from uni, you know, my lecturers, my friends that have pushed me probably to have this kind of confidence in myself that, you know, you can do it. And, you know, I'll be completely honest, the whole way through high school, I was never that good at physics or maths or these things, but because I enjoyed it, I pushed myself to be good at it. I spent the time, I revised, I did everything I could do. And honestly, I couldn't imagine doing any other career. You know, I love engineering, I love everything STEM basically, is where my head sits. You just need to push yourself to do it and you need to be confident in yourself that you can do it. Because if you enjoy something, you'll put in the work. If you don't enjoy something, you honestly want nothing to do with it. So just push yourself as hard as you can and you'll get where you want to go.
There's lots of great advice in there. There's lots of great advice about finding something that you love. I think someone said to me, show me someone who enjoys their work and I'll show you someone who never works another day in their life. You know, if you really, really enjoy your job, that's very, very important. But also like the amount of like very, very successful people that I've met that have said, listen, I just faked it till I made, was it fake it till you make it kind of thing. You know, that message about confidence, I think, is fantastic. You're oozing confidence as well. Right? I think AGBarr have got himself a keeper here. So listen, thank you so much for your time today. Listen, I would be remiss if we were to leave this conversation being in the hallowed halls of AGBarr, not asked you what your favorite brand of soft drink is. I'm sure it comes from the family of AGBarr, but what's your favorite drink?
Yeah, mine's diet iron brew or sugar-free iron brew. It's honestly, and I blame my mum. My mum also happens to work at AGBarr. My whole life she's been drinking it, and it's just the addiction's now running the family. We all drink it. We're always bringing cases and cases home of diet iron brew, but yeah, that's my favorite.
Well, listen, it's the 1901 flavor for me. You know, that's my thing. So yeah, listen, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, Cara. I think you've got some great advice there and a great message, and we'll try and slice in that TikTok dance into the edit of this one, make sure everyone understands quite how talented you are, even beyond the magnificent engineering.
Thank you very much.